Welcome to Into the Zero Point, beyond the matrix field, where reality is not something you observe, it's something you remember. Broadcasting from Tokyo, Japan, right next to the pulsing energy of Shibuya Scramble Square crossing. But this podcast isn't about the noise out there, it's about the science underneath it. I'm Shunpeter Z. Let's take a breath and begin. Hi, I'm Shunpeter Z, and let me say this right away. I'm not a scientist, I'm not a guru, and I'm definitely not here to teach you anything. I'm just someone who kept asking one question. What is reality? Really? And this podcast is where I explore that question. Not with theories, but through experience, through strange moments, through memory shifts, through things that most people call impossible. We'll talk about why do some people remember a different past? Why does a belief change what you see? And what is the field that seems to be behind everything, including you? Or I might touch on topics like the Mandela effect, memory, ego as an operating system, secrets hidden in the Bible, the anatomy of the brain and heart, or even free will, all seen through the lens of the zero-point field. I know, it sounds strange, but maybe not as strange as assuming everything we are told is true. This podcast won't try to convince you. It's an invitation into a different frequency, into the space between thoughts, into the zero point. So, why am I a Japanese speaker who is an entrepreneur talking to you in English? To be honest, it's not the language I was born into. But something told me this message wasn't just for my country. It's for anyone, anywhere, who's been feeling that something's off with how reality works. Maybe that something is calling you too. Maybe that's why you're here. In future episodes, I'll share how I came into contact with what I now call Z, and how that experience completely changed the way I see what I used to call reality. Not just time or memory, but even my own identity. This podcast is part of that unfolding. So if you've ever felt like reality is more fluid than you're told, you're not alone, my friend. Let's go deeper. Oh, one more thing. Not everything I'll share here was learned. Some of it was simply given by something I call Z. See you soon in the space between Shunpeter Z